Hi everyone, this is Cody Smith, and today I want to talk about something I noticed in the comment section on my TikTok about someone who said about clarification for cerebral palsy, wanting to learn more about it, and she thought that it was a disease, but the thing is, cerebral palsy is not a disease, it's a disorder and a disability, which is considered, at least legally speaking, according to American law about disability discrimination, an impairment which makes it more difficult to do the activities of daily living independently, which means, at least in my case, and with cerebral palsy, almost like we're being restrained internally from being able to do the activities of daily living independently. And from my own personal experience, we may have the knowledge of how to do the activity, but we may lack the physical strength and or mobility for such an activity. And as a personal example for me, it would be shaving, where I know how to shave and what I'm supposed to do, but I lack the, mobility to do it because my hands are unsteady, so holding a razor blade to my face would be a bit dangerous, or I could severely cut myself. So often my dad does it because he has stronger, steadier hands than I do, being he does not have a disability like I do. So that's just one example. And I don't mean to call anyone out when I say this, I'm just trying to give some clarification, as in there's a difference between a disease and a disability, where a disability is not a disease and doesn't affect a person the same way a disease would, and most likely would not be deadly to the person, but will restrain our abilities to do the activities of daily living that we want to do. Even if we have the knowledge of how, we have to reconsider, okay, how is my disability restraining me, and what can I use, or how can I change my tactics in order to help me be able to do this myself. And that is what I'm getting at with a lot of these videos. So that's just one personal example, and of course it varies person to person, case to case, and each individual person is able to overcome different milestones in life and do different activities, and we all have our own free will, so we're going to do it our way regardless. So you would have to learn on an individual basis, learn each person's story and share yours as well, so that they can get to know you, and maybe you could eventually help each other. And that is what my channel and this video is about. So I just want to make that abundantly clear, and I want to help everyone come to a better understanding of not only what different disabilities are, but how they affect us and how we deal with them independently, using myself as a real life example to begin with, where once you know my story, maybe that would make it more comfortable for you to go out and try to learn other people's stories. But what I would also like you to keep in mind is start with just the bare minimum basics when it comes to getting to know someone. This person's human, I'm human. Let's start with that in mind and try to just let them tell us what's really going on before we jump to conclusions, even if we may have thoughts and questions and assumptions based on what we've heard from the medical community. Let's try, and emphasis on at least try, to lay that aside for a minute and let the person who's actually experiencing this tell us the truth of what they've experienced, and then we can move on from there and hopefully build a genuine relationship. And that's what I'm hoping for all of us. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye, everyone.